Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. With a decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Out to the right. Passes short and sharp. And he was alert to it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shot, and he shoots! That's another chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Messi is standing over this one.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Nedved! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nedved! They want to be quick to recover this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's found a way past. And this is Shevchenko. Iniesta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Here's Nedved. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maldini calmly anticipates. And here's Eto'o. Nedved. Brahim Diaz. Xavi. And it's Diaz. Eto'o. Nedved. Nedved. Is there any support? And the shot! And it's been given away. This time, surely! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Casemiro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back underway.
Corinthians can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And a chance! Brahim Diaz. Casemiro. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this looks sharp. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Casemiro. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Nedved. Swings in across. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Marquinhos. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little...
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Casemiro. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back in. Messi, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, what a mistake! And that is going out for a goal kick. Time added on 4 minutes. And that is... can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter,
well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi goes steaming forward. Pelé. Decent chance! He's got away with one there. And the keeper's given it away. Good read, needed to be. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Xavi. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Nedved. Nedved! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Messi goes short. Good chance here! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
DiMarco. And it's Xavi. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nedved. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Eto'o. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get it through? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Messi. And he's cut it out. Messi. Corinthians still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Thuram. For Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Iniesta. Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Nedved. He saw the danger and he went... On the finish! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Corinthians are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Eto'o. That has been slung wide. Chance here to counter. Brahim Diaz, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that's going to be a booking. That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game. Xavi with the short one. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Corinthians grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Corinthians really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Corinthians really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, he's burst! Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Pele. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And there goes the final whistle. Corinthians can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think?